I'm a warrior. I go to the core. I am invictus. Nothing crushes me, nothing.
You can hold the outside this time, Mike. Oh, Samansky binned it. No way. No way, binned. Get on the marbles, mate. Get on the marbles, pal. Oh, no, 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 no. My throttle stuck. Oh, my God. Throttle stuck. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. It's over. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, my God. There's no way, bro. Swear to God, this can't be happening to me, bro.
Throw a punch at me, Kryptic. See if I can dodge it. Just my dodging skills, innit? Damn.
Yo, 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 lads, what is cooking? Apart from the weather, oh, the weather's been decent. Yeah, lads, we're back on. Unfortunately, it is time for sure. I'm gonna have to buy some new pedals. So I've been looking at some pedals. I'm gonna get the Sim Jack UT pedals, bro. Yeah. My brake pedal right now, bro. If you could see it, it's hilarious, bro. It's literally flopping back towards me. I don't actually know what even happened. Because I generally don't even know what's happened. I don't know why it's so out of place right now. We're going to get on with it till we get our new pedals in. It is what it is. I don't think there's a race until 8, bro. Yo, review, what's going on, bro? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm enjoying the weather, bro. I'm enjoying the weather. Yo, DC, how you doing, man? No, new pedals should be on the way soon. I'm gonna get the Sim Jack UT pedals, bro. These pedals, bro, oh my God. I don't know, I opened them up to clean them because I was having issues with the throttle. And then, I don't know, the brake pedals just, I don't know, it's like it's lost all its tension. So, I don't know, but it was time anyway, so. Time to get rid. Yo, Mike, what's going on, man? Man has shown his Ferrari colors. He's feeling good about that Charles Leclerc podium. I don't think the next race is until 8 o'clock, I think. Yo, Race for Life, how you doing, bro? For the next race, let me look. Can't be asked to do a Monza. I really can't. We've got this in 4 minutes. I'll do this. Oh, it's Baz. Yo, Baz, what's going on, bro? Okay, now I know. Now I can connect the dots. There's a Sebring event. What's the Sebring event? Sebring. 14 minutes. 40-minute race. Do you know what? I would do it, but I'm not even going to tempt fate, because what happened to me yesterday is I jumped in to do a race and my computer just shut itself off in the middle of a race. I can't even afford to be messing around today, bro. I swear. You lost it all. Yeah, I saw your race earlier, man. Yo, Chad, what's going on, bro? No, not yet. Listen, I've just jumped on. Literally just jumped on, bro. Literally just jumped on. But yeah, I was looking at the pedals and I looked at the Sim Jack pedals, the ultimate, and bro, they're like 97 quid. The build quality is like way better than what I got, and I don't need the clutch pedal. Like, if I could go back to 2 pedals, perfect for me. I hate having 3 pedals. So I'm gonna get those. I couldn't believe the price and the build quality of those. Yes, the update is a week away. That's why I'm not touching setups, bro. I'm not doing anything with setups. I don't even want to, it sounds bad, but I don't even want to play the game right now knowing that there's going to be a tire update and all these things are coming, because I think we're probably going to have to relearn a few things. Like, I watched Michi Hoyer's video, and maybe we're going to have to like relearn a few things. So I kind of take myself away from the game, you know, just in case I'm going to carry over any bad habits. Hey, listen, it's the best time to take off, bro, when there's a new update. The best time. So finally we'll get the Lexus and the Lambo. And yeah, I'm intrigued to see how that Lambo will feel, bro. Intrigued. I can read it. Let me register. You know what? Jump in the BMW today, as I did put it in the thumbnail. Bro, I can't believe I'm still on driver ranking 2. I so luckily survived that, because I was playing yesterday and my computer just shut off in the middle of a race. And I thought, bro, my points are going to be taking a tanking. No, Lambo and Lexus, the Merc is not going to be until probably their next set of the next roadmap, I would think, because the Merc's still fairly new. So I would think that it would take them a while to put that into the game. The sound comparison, I can't wait. So far, the sounds on this game have been insane. So I'm expecting the Lambo to be crazy. Do you know what? No, it's not the game, bro. Like, it's my computer, because I upgraded my computer and I had like some settings kind of like maxed out and stuff. And yeah, it's been happening to me like on a regular, like computer just shutting off and all of that stuff. So yeah, that stuff has been happening to me. And so basically I had to turn down a few things on my computer. Hopefully it doesn't do it while I'm streaming. Hopefully it doesn't do it today. But yesterday, out of nowhere, just shut off in the middle of a race. Whole computer just turned off. I was like, yo, like this ain't the one. And then obviously where I had the throttle sticking issue, I opened up the pedals, disconnected everything, reconnected it, and for whatever reason, my brake tension has just gone. Like, put it this way, before, when I put pressure on my brake right now, there's about, I would say about 4 to 5 centimeters before I actually hit the brake. But I'm moving the pedal about 4 to 5 centimeters before anything even happens. So I don't know, bro. But as I said, I'm just gonna get new pedals. Yeah, my computer crashed, man. Yeah, we'll see. Like, look, they've done a good job with the sound so far. I'm happy with the sounds of the game so far. So we'll see. We'll see. Since you turned on VSync. Yeah, dude. Right, what we got? Bloody 18 minutes. Why doesn't it? Do you know what? This is one thing that has annoyed me. Like nowadays on LMU, is the practice sessions are just, it's just a bit shit. Like back in the day, bro, there was like always practice sessions you could jump on and join. Right now, it's rubbish. Like there's a race in 18 minutes, you can't even join the practice. Why? Used to be practice on for like hours, bro. Even if, you know what I mean? Thank you. Even if you're not in a lobby, you should be able to, or even if you're not signed up or if a race is on, just put a 2-hour practice on. You know what I mean? Why not? I guess they don't want to pay for the servers, but I'm pretty sure it's more expensive to keep on running servers every half an hour, I would think. Oh, my mate Carl's in there. So Marley's back. Marley's back on. Yeah, man, they need to do stuff like that, bro. Yo, Jason, what's going on, bro? Carl's cool, bro. Carl don't get upset about stuff like that, bro. He already thinks that United are rubbish, so it's no shock to him. What am I even doing in this car? I can't remember. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. Boom. Yo, pilot.
Logging enabled.
Alright, this should be fun. I have to rest my foot on the brake to stop it from flopping back towards me, bro. This is how ridiculous this is getting. Yeah, bro, I haven't played ACC in time. I don't think I've streamed ACC in like probably a year. It's gone that quick. Yo, Richard, what's going on, bro? I got used to driving the BMW again, bro. I haven't driven this car in a while. Yeah, me too, bro. Like, I think it was just time for a new game. Anyway. Okay, understeer. Three, 1. I know, let me have a look. See what this is saying. Of course, because why would you not stay in the way and you just come out the pits? Fucking hell. I've never understand why people do that. Never. Come out the pits and just don't move. Don't get it. This lap will be absolutely terrible.
Lap 2:03.02.
Turn. Okay, almost bend it. See if we can quickly get used to the BM. Rubbish. Yo, Keen, how you doing, bro? Okay, I broke too early. Rubbish lap.
Lap time was a 2:01.87.
That was terrible. Understeer. I should have put in more fuel. Oh my God, wow. Understay for days. Yeah, I've got enough for another lap. All right, we'll take that.
Lap 2:01.33.
All right, we can survive with that. I think 4:33. Was it 10 minutes? See, why does the practice sessions not
Block
align?
building finished.
Doesn't align with anything. Stupid. So we're just gonna waste 6 minutes, I guess. So we'll run 4-3. I'm gonna run 4-3-3, and then I'm gonna put the TC slip down when I'm going through certain corners, I think. Yeah, this is fixed. This is fixed. And I'll put that down to there. Should be job done. So we'll just wait it out. Wait it out and see what happens. But yeah, I can't take that second to last corner for whatever reason. Struggling. So we'll see. We shall see. I we can put a lap together. Remember to adjust your fuel ratio, bro. That was funny. Yeah, the fuel ratio is fine, bro. It's just I don't touch fuel ratio. I only touch virtual energy. Because like the fuel ratio, like for instance, when you pit, the fuel ratio is not done individually. So when you refill your virtual energy, it does your fuel ratio at the same time. So there's no point having different parameters. You basically just want them to match. You know what I mean? So I would never go one click either way. Like that's the most I'd ever do. If you wanted to really fine tune it down to the last detail, but everything, just use your virtual energy, bro. Race is like 10.8. Maybe if someone's really fast, might pull it to 42% virtual energy, but I feel like it should be enough. And especially because it gives you the amount of laps, it kind of tells you. So your fuel ratio is pretty much going to match 1-to-1 with whatever this is telling you. So even if like, if you leave your fuel ratio at 0.74, it might be, your fuel might be on like 10.9 while your virtual energy will be on like 10.7 or something stupid like that. So you're always going to have, it's going to make sure you still have to pit on the same lap. It's never going to be a big disparity between the two. That's the reason why I do not touch this. Do you know what it does, like, to me, fuel ratio doesn't make a difference, but virtual energy, like 0.1, 0.2 of virtual energy, because it's based on like your pit stop time, is based on how accurate you are with your virtual energy. It does make a big difference, especially if you're in a battle with people. So that's the only thing that I would say, you know, like, it's very, very, very important to be very surgical with the exact amount of virtual energy you need. I think you guys will see it in the future. I believe there's going to be a lot of esports races, a lot of endurance races on this game. And I think you're going to see how important it is to get your virtual energy spot on, because you're going to be getting jumped in the pits if you don't. Sure.
And if you no longer go for a gap that exists...
Cheers for the follow, bro. Dark PSY, cheers for the follow, bro. Let's jump out. Let's wait for this lobby to start. 4 minutes. So let's see, man. Yep, it's 0 and your race is over. I remember, bro. I remember like the first race I did. The first, like, when I did a championship race in the Corvette. And this is when I didn't understand fuel ratio and virtual energy properly. And I knew how much fuel I needed. I knew that basically all I needed to do was take the car till it was empty. And then when it was empty, refill the virtual energy by 26% to get to the end of the race. But because I decided, you know what, let me go for an undercut, I pitted a lap earlier and then did not adjust my virtual energy. Bro, wow. The saving I had to do to get to the end of that race, bro. Jeez. And it's those little things that you have to adjust for in your mind, you know? If you decide to take a one lap undercut to try and get in front of the guy ahead, you have to adjust your virtual energy for that one lap, you know? And that's what makes it a little bit tricky to do on the fly, but at the same time, it also adds that strategy element. So I like it. I like it. It makes the races not boring to watch. Yeah, all right, bro. I never did it again. Never touch your fuel ratio. There is some instances where you should. Maybe if you're doing like a 2-hour, 30-minute race and your last pit stop, you want to make sure your fuel is matching with your ratio. Maybe you only need to do like a 20-minute stint. You can change your fuel ratio to get it very, very close. But for me, I don't do too much when it comes to fuel ratio, bro. It scares me. Yeah, it's tough, man. I'm on a single monitor, and then I have my other monitor where I can read the chat. I'm on a single 27-inch, mate. Yeah, it happens, man. Listen, I've had my gripes about the safety rating. Sometimes where I feel like they put the onus on some things too much, like a bad quality, and you're just losing pure points. Drive-throughs that are not your fault. Drive-throughs that you get at the start of the game for one person being out of position that affected everybody. Stuff like that is kind of bollocks, but I mean, what can you do, bro? What can you do? I made a video on it once, and the guy who actually made the rating system responded, and you know he had some interesting things to say as well. But I do feel like the onus, a lot of your points should be on the race performance. You know what I mean? Regardless of your ranking, if you start last and you finish second, you should be on an upward trajectory. Doesn't really matter the strength of the field. You went from last to second. You know what I mean? So that's just my point of view. If you have a bad quality, it shouldn't mean that, wow, you're going to lose so much driver rank. Yeah, that's true. Never be perfect. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just some things I think can be tinkered with, but it is what it is, man. So it is what it is, man. I feel kind of weird driving the BMW. I'm very, very used to the Ford now, but I need to get unused to it because I'm definitely going to be trying some other cars when the update comes out. Yeah, bro, I remember ACC's ranked races, bro. I remember those ranked races before LFM, before all of that. It was tough. It was tough trying to get a good race, boy. If you weren't league race on the ACC, it was tough trying to find a good race, bro. Let's see what the BMW's got. BMW should be, I'm pretty sure BMW's decent around this track anyway. It should be decent. The robots, yeah, I always wear a cap when I'm at home, always. 331, I end up binning, bro. I'll be real. How about 4-3? I'll do 4-3-1. Yo, David, what's going on, bro? I'm good, bro. How about you? Yo. I mean, that's not doing quality. 4. Loving LFM. Bro, I haven't been on LFM in like a year. More heavy-footed than me. Maybe. Let's see who we got in there. Apart from Carl, there's no one really in there, is there? You're platinum free, every race is a turn 1. Bro, like, I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised. Your money's on Carl, yeah?
Enabled.
Right. Here we go. One hour of Le Mans sounds like hard work. Struggling to get the line right in the BMW around there. All right, here we go. Oh my God, can't do that corner properly. Okay. I cannot be as aggressive in the BMW in the braking zone as the Ford. That we have learnt. Oh, that was abysmal.
Lap 2:01.93.
And on a 2-minute 1. Brilliant. Uh-oh. That was not good. Wasn't good at all. Oh my God. I'm struggling on the brake pedal right now, bro. Big time. Oh, I missed it. Oh my God. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Well, we messed that one up.
2:01.93.
Oh my God. This is going to be painful, brother. Painful. My brake pedal is absolutely F, bro.
Building finished.
Can't slow down. Can't do nothing. Oh, shit. It's going to be a disaster. A disaster. I'm going to have to somehow change Summit. Should have went 4-3. I don't know how fast this guy's going to be, so I'm going to pull it to 11.1. Right. This is going to be interesting. Gonna have to be aggressive at the start, bro.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Gonna have to be well aggressive at the start now. Sixteenth, brother. 16th. how many are we getting before? How many are we getting at the end of lap 1? That's the question.
Locking enabled.
Now, Joe, I actually downloaded the mod for Qatar on Assetto Corsa, bro. Qatar is a good circuit, but yeah, it's a lot more difficult than this. Qatar is going to be hard. It's going to be pretty tricky.
Formation lap has started.
All right. Oh. We gotta go super aggressive, bro.
Green flag, green flag.
Reaction speeds were beautiful. Oh, don't do that, bro. Oh my god, this is even the where is bro. Stupid. He's just not there. You can't make this up, bro. You can't make it up. What am I supposed to do about that? Please explain. What am I supposed to do about that, bro? Absolute waste of time. Like, who did I overtake that just wasn't there? Nah, the pedals ain't sorted, bro. They're definitely not sorted, mate. I wish I could show you. I might have to post a picture on my Discord, man. Yo, Dakara, how you doing, bro? Well, I'm not doing well, 'cause I just got a drive-through. So we're about to lose so much driver ranking, bro. All right.
Lap 2, 21.98.
18 seconds. Wonderful. Would have been a decent start. And loads of understeer there, bro.
Lap time was a 2:01.21.
I've been taking this next corner so bad, bro. Understeer. Oh, someone's behind me, at least. Wide. That was shite.
Lap 2:01.35.
Yeah, I struggle through that corner in the BMW for whatever reason. Yeah, just a few things to iron out once the game's released, I think. Lost the back end. What? Hard to say. Oh, the understeer's insane. Right, the guy behind me's flying. I think it's hard to get used to the BMW gear ratios after driving the Ford. It's just mad understeer. We're not actually losing that much time to the leader. Which probably means he's probably struggling on tires.
Lap 2, 0, 1.9.
Turn. Wow, the understeer is insane. Yeah, I'm interested to see what the dailies are because, wow, because they've been putting Bahrain on almost every week. All I feel like I keep on seeing is Bahrain, Le Mans, and Monza.
That time was a 2:02.63.
Yeah, I'm struggling to slow the car down in that corner, for sure. Yeah, bro. God. I can no longer balance the brake and throttle with how my brake is at the moment. Why does guy pit for? You pit for fuel.
That time was a 2:02.81.
It'll be interesting to see what it's like when I drive the Ford. Because if I feel totally off in the Ford, then there's just not much we can do until we get new pedals. some of these guys dropped off badly in the second half of the race, but it was already too much.
Finished.
It was already too much. 2012 felt so slow, bro. Absolute disaster. Who did I overtake at the beginning? Please. Please let me see. That is absolute bother. Alright, let's see who it was I overtook and couldn't let back past. Oh. Who was it? Maybe one of these guys. Hold on. Bro, look, I'm already ahead of all these lot. It better be this guy in the Ferrari, bro. Because I'm already ahead of these guys. I bet it was this guy. Gotta be this guy. Oh man. Bro, what am I supposed to do? Brake on the racing line? Let these guys through? Jeez, man. What should I do? Literally brake on the racing line just to let these guys go, bro. Definitely taking a hit. Definitely taking a hit. Minus 19. You bastard. Well, I was looking at some, and I'm literally gonna end up ordering them. I wanted to see how it went tonight, but yeah. Oh, let me sign up this new one. Oh, this guy's gonna absolutely destroy it, but never. This guy's super fast, by the way. He's not actually a joke. Somehow I hung on to my driver ranking 2 rating. But yeah, you guys probably can't even hear this. Probably can't even hear that. Maybe you can, but bro, like the pedal is literally flapping about, bro. What GT3 car is OP on Monza tomorrow? Is that fixed? I think the BMW's good at Monza. I don't know. I don't even do Monza, bro. I'm pretty sure the BMW's good at Monza. Anything? Well, what I would say is, if it's fixed, go into the Yeah, Mustang's probably good. I'd probably stay away from the Macca because last time I checked, they gave it ridiculous amount of wing. But if you want to find out, go inside the lobby where Monza's at, or just go in single player, go to a lobby and see what your wing level is on default. If your wing level's low, chances are you're going to be pretty quick. If it's like the McLaren, I remember the McLaren had like 8 wing. So yeah, you're just going to get smoked. All right, Dave, man, take care, bro. Yeah, but obviously iRacing, totally different game, totally different BOPs. Yeah. I have to get my ranking back. Let's see what happens for this race. And Alexandra is in the. This guy's an esports driver, very, very fast. And he's going to take off. I'll tell you that much. And he's going to be fast at the end of the race. Aston definitely has the superior tire wear as well. So I did notice as well, the BMW, I don't feel like I had a massive drop off, but there was definitely a difference in grip levels coming out of certain corners, man. Yo, George, how you doing, bro? What did you guys think of the F1 yesterday? Man. Interesting to see you guys' thoughts. What did you think of the F1? Max being Max. I tell you what, bro, I'm so sick of safety cars interrupting a race where you want to see what happens, bro. I feel like every race this season is a safety car. Every single race. It's like, bro, can we just get one where there's just no interruptions, please, so we can see a strategy play out? Please. Yeah, he's close to a race, but I reckon he's gonna get a ban, bro. But like that's his weakness, bro. He's like too hot-headed, man. Which TC settings do you recommend with brake bias as well? Well, if you're in the Ford, I always run like 431, and my brake balance is pretty much 43.5 or 44.0, depending on what you can handle, you know. Bro, I can't, like, even, do you know how bad it is? Even in practice sessions when I watch F1, always feels like someone has to bring out a red flag, bro. Every single practice session, bro. I'm just trying to chill, watch a bit of F1 for an hour, red flag. It's like, oh my God. To be fair to Kimmy, it wasn't really his fault. Car broke down and that, but bro, listen, JR, that's your own insecurities talking, bro. That's your own insecurities talking, bro. I don't even have to say it. Yeah, but like, I just want to see an actual race play out. Do you know what I mean? Listen, I'm gonna be pretty fair and pretty equal with the criticism. I know Kimi Antonelli's a rookie and that, but right now, is he looking special? Like, he looks decent. I wouldn't say he looks special, bro. He looks decent. Yeah, that's crazy. But you see, like, I said it already, bro. I feel like Red Bull should have put Hulkenberg in next to Max, bro. I feel like you need someone. You know what I mean? I feel like you need someone who's got the experience and who's quick. Now, it wasn't Kimi's fault the car broke, but I'm looking at his pace on the overall this season, and it's just up and down. You know what I mean? I don't feel like he had a good pole position at Miami, but I don't feel like he's been like spectacular. When people say he's been the best rookie, he hasn't. You know what I mean? He's in the best position because he's the rookie that's got the fastest car, but he's not been better than Hadjar, in my opinion. And he's rated a lot higher than Hadjar was, so You know, I was just expecting a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Hadjar's been the rookie of the season. Clear. I don't even think Kimi Anthony's even close. Bro, I'll be real. I don't think Lewis was doing any better if he stayed either.
Locking enabled.
I think, like, I don't know, man. I think there just comes a time, bro. But look, I said at the start of the season, bro, like, he's the person who's under the most pressure out of everybody because, you know, you kind of, I know he didn't directly say it, but he kind of suggested that it was kind of sabotage last season. So, you know, everyone was looking forward to him proving Mercedes wrong, but it's just been more of the same. I looked at it like when Toto was making his comments about cognitive sharpness and all this stuff, bro, I just saw it as, yo, this guy, he sees the data, bro. He knows ultimately, you know, how fast someone is or how fast they were. If he can see George Russell's matching Hamilton, what's the point in paying someone a crazy amount? You know what I mean? Remember, Ferrari did the same with Schumacher, you know? A lot of people don't remember this, but Ferrari literally pushed Schumacher towards retirement because they wanted to get in the next big thing, you know? That's just how the sport goes, bro. Let's be real, like, when you take away the Mercedes engine power advantage, they kind of are back to where they were before 2014, realistically. It's kind of where they were before engine domination. They missed our braking, huh? Wonderful. This lap's thrown in the bin. And I actually think that Ferrari should have kept Schumacher. He was still better than Massa. But I understand, like, you want to get the fresh blood in, so it's always a tough decision to make. I'm doing too much talking, not enough driving. Yeah, Russell's good. He's a good driver. He's fast, man. I feel like Russell's like a better version of Jenson Button. Bit more feisty, you know? But I need to lock in now. This is an awful lap.
9, 2, 0, 2.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can tell in that corner. I can tell in that corner. That's the corner I can't get it done. Yeah, for sure, for sure. For whatever reason, when I come off the brake, the deacceleration is extremely slow now. So that's why I'm struggling in this corner as well.
Log building finished.
1.5.
Yeah, my pedal is
Logging
absolutely
enabled.
cooked. Can't even, I'm not even doing 2 minutes, bro. So I was doing 2 minutes in long races.
Log building finished.
Go to the grid for a race start.
Bro, Max would have been a problem if he had joined Mercedes back in the day. I feel like the first couple of seasons, I feel like Lewis probably would have had him. But after that, like from 2018 onwards, bro, I think it would have been a wrap. I actually need to fix my pedals somehow. Somehow. I mean, generally, I don't think that's true about Leclerc, to be honest. I feel like Leclerc gets an unfair shot at things because he's at Ferrari, and at Ferrari, you've got so much pressure. Oh, shit. You've got so much pressure
Logging enabled.
Formation
that
lab has started.
he ends up over pushing, but his race pace is quick in the race. You're seeing that now. Charles Leclerc is a fast guy, bro. I think he's up there, personally.
Green flag, green flag.
And that guy got a crazy start. What is this idiot doing, bro? Jesus. Well, we somehow had a good start this time. Okay, that guy had a drive through, beautiful.
Lap 2, 10.80.
Oops. I'm definitely struggling to get the car slowed down. I know that much.
That time was a 2:02.02.
Nice. Beautiful.
Lap 2:03.04.
Can I make this corner for once? Still feels like a struggle. Yo, SSV, how you doing, bro? Bro, what the hell? But yeah, bro. Yo, I don't know how I'm hanging on to this car, bro. It's like the brake's taking like 10 years to release or something.
Time 201.56.
It feels like impossible to trail brake.
That time was a 202.04.
Yeah, it's so hard to hit an apex right now. Anything that requires heavy braking, very hard to be accurate.
Lap 201.83.
I have no idea how this lap's quicker.
Time 201.
Because I think he's adjusted his fuel ratio instead. So for instance, if you went out in quali and you wanted to hide how much fuel you was running, you could adjust the fuel ratio so people don't know. You could keep your virtual energy at 100 and adjust the fuel ratio to hide, you know, how light your car is effectively.
Time 201.51.
See, bro, I cannot hit the apex at turn 1 at all. Literally impossible. I've never struggled so much in that corner in my life. Oh, we bring it home in 5th. Bro, my fastest lap was a 2014, bro.
Log
Yikes.
building finished.
Bro, oh man. I can't even explain how slow that is. I did a race around here, 40 minutes, and I was doing low 201s, bro. I swear I got into the 2 minutes with like way more fuel. This is sad. I swear I did. When did I do Bahrain last? Did it like a week ago, bro. You know what I mean? Qualifying in the 2 minutes, and now I'm struggling to do a 2015. It's insane. NRG is virtual energy, bro. Basically, you just basically use your virtual energy. Just call it your fuel. All right. You don't touch your fuel ratio. You adjust your virtual energy depending on how long you want your stint to be, bro. Gear doesn't matter. Well, to be fair, like the only reason why I opened my pedals is because my throttle kept getting stuck. You know, so I thought, let me open them out, clean them out, and then for whatever reason, bro, I don't even think I did anything, but I've noticed that my brake pedal is like, wow. I feel like I need to take a picture of this. Where's my phone? Bro. Put it this way. My throttle pedal's like this. My brake pedal is like this. Like at this angle, but facing me. So kind of like this. My brake's literally facing me like this, bro. This is my throttle and this is my brake. Like facing me like this. Don't know what happened to the thing, but yeah, it's effed. It's complete and utterly effed, mate. Like literally. So that's why, like, when I'm coming off the brake now, I've got there's no bite point for me. So I'm coming off of the brake thinking I'm trail braking, and basically I've already been off the brake, but I'm still pushing the brake down. So like, if I push the brake about 10-15%, nothing happens. So it's after that is where I start braking. So I could drive around it when I'm braking, but when I'm like the later stage of braking, when I'm coming off of the brake, yeah, it's screwing me over. I keep overshooting corners, bro. I haven't hit any apexes at all. Like I'm generally well off my own pace, bro. It's weird. I don't know what I did. I don't feel like I did anything. The only thing that was probably decent in that race for me is tire wear. And we still lost 1.1 fast. Say what? I don't think it was him this time. No. It's like, do you know what, bro? I could at least put some washers on it to at least give it the tension so it doesn't flop back towards me, but I don't know if that's going to stop my problem when I'm coming off of the brake. Now, there's one washer here. One here. I think I needed more than that. Where's the other one? I had them all here. Bastard. Got one in my hand. Is it gonna help? Don't know. Oh, I put them all on my desk, bro. Hold on. Is there any in here? No, there's not. There's not. All right. I'm gonna.
If you no longer go for a gap.
Yo, Cyber News, appreciate the follow, bro. Let me show you guys what pedals I'm looking to purchase, bro. Let me show you. Because and I'm only getting the 2 pedals. I'm not getting a bloody I'm not bothering with a clutch pedal, bro. Let me show you guys quick. These right here. I'm gonna get these, bro. Right here. Forget the clutch. You can actually get these accelerate and brake for like 97 quid on AliExpress. So I'll be doing that instead. And obviously I can just bolt them onto my wheel stand. You know, that's what it is, bro. I think for LMU, you need load cells, bro. Yo, I got the toolkit, believe me. I've got the toolkit. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna order, because like the Thrustmaster load cell pedals, bro, yeah, nah. Like I would not recommend. See, AliExpress, 97 quid, bro. 97 quid for just the 2. You know, I'll take it, lads. It's definitely better than what I've got anyway. I said there's some Chinese optimism. I don't need an insanely stiff brake. I just need one that works. You know what I mean? Like you can get the 3 pedal set. I don't care about a clutch, so I'm not asked. You know what I mean? I looked at the reviews. I looked at some videos. Seem solid. A lot better. Well, I'll say this. They're a lot better than the Thrustmaster TRCMs, and the software is a lot better as well. So that's my next stop anyway. What brake kg is the load cell? What on these? Hold on. It says 200. We don't know about that 200 right there still. That's the software. I know. 200 kg load cell. One thing I would do is I'm flipping this upside down, bro. I don't like the fat part to be at the bottom. I like the fat part to be at the top. So I'll be turning this pedal the other way around, basically. To be honest, the pedal plate that I've got for this looks like it would fit this as well. So I might put the brake pedal plate that I've got here already on this one, so it's nice and wide. You know? But it's time, lads. It is time for the upgrade. I wanted to upgrade the wheel first, but unfortunately, the pedals decided to give up first. The crazy thing is, it's like, I wasn't having an issue with the brakes, really. I was having an issue with the throttle. So that was more of where my issue was coming from. But now, I'm having issues with the brakes. Once the brakes start going on this game, bro, it's just a wrap. So, and I lost SR, bro. Lost SR. Oh, DR, lost DR. It's still running V3s. Well, Prentice still runs V3, so they're still decent. But I would say, like, I don't know, man. I don't know what, honestly, I don't know what I did. What I originally looked for is I went and looked on videos of people like disassembling the Thrustmaster TLCMs, and I realized that all their pedals were in line. And I was like, hold on a second. Why is my pedal so far out of line then? You know what I mean? Why is my pedal so far out of line compared to the others? And then I realized when I looked at his pedal, like they've got like some sort of tension where the pedal sort of, you can't pull it back any further, but mine's just come completely loose. So I don't know. I think you can get your own mods for these pedal sets. So you can get the springs and stuff yourself. Let me go back on that page quick. There's a guy that did a video, so I could get the video up. Punk tries to copyright strike me. We're gonna have some problems. But I guess I could turn the volume down. We was looking at him earlier in Discord. Let me have a look. Great, my son's been on my account. All I can see is bloody Philippi.
Used on other pedals. That makes them very durable.
Hold on, brother.
A big selling point here.
Hold on.
Are purveyors of budget-friendly sim racing hardware. The SimJack UT pedals are an evolution of their very popular Pro pedals, a pedal set I have.
I'll move this over here.
I also have an unboxing video out that compares the differences between the SimJack UT and the Pro pedals. You can check that out from the link below. But before you head over to that, stick around here and I'll show you.
Yeah, look, let's forward all this.
The controller box. The pedals plug directly into one side of this hub. On the other end is the USB socket for the PC connection.
Jobs are good, lads.
This USB cable is 1.5 meters. There are 3 sets of brake pedal elastomers included. One of these is pre-installed on the pedal. Each set has a different shore hardness rating.
All right, so we're staying away from the blue. I want a little bit of travel. Maybe we'll throw 2 yellows and a green in.
I'm going to run through each pedal separately, starting with the throttle. The pedal face is drilled with additional countersunk holes to allow for height adjustment.
Yeah, I can stick my plates on that.
Around the threaded rod will increase or reduce the spring load tension.
See, what I want, I don't mind having a stiff throttle. I think it allows greater control. I don't mind having a stiffer throttle.
Adjusting the elevation of the rod connected to the pedal changes the
very close
spring and also influences the pedal stiffness. Below the mainspring is a 10 kilogram gas spring damper. The low position of the damper means it's not directly providing.
With 97 quid, mate, you can't go wrong, can you?
Against the leverage of the pedal bearing over it, though it does add a layer of feedback that does make the pedal feel more realistic.
They said, wait, you've got an idea? Cool. Tell me your idea.
Previously, SimJack pedal owners could only rely on third-party software, namely FreeJoy or DiView. Simjack's in-house software makes the job of calibration a more user-friendly experience than
Blah de blah
inputs.
blah.
You just be aware
Basically,
the high set
basically, they're better than what I got. That's all. That's all what needs to be said. They're better than what I got. I'll take it, mate. Yeah, I saw them Simpson pedals as well. I saw them.
also take note of the preload spring. It's an important feature too. For now, just observe the compression of the elastomers. As next up, I'm going to swap them with the green 80 Shore ones. Being firmer, the green elastomers flex less, and in turn, the brake pedal is stiffer and the pedal travel is shorter than before. When it
I
comes
think
to
I'd have
which
2
is
yellows and a
best,
green.
That's entirely a personal preference. The purpose of this demonstration is just to show you the difference. Now the 90 Shore blue elastomers. They're barely
Yeah, this
compressing,
don't even
great
move, bro.
elastomy for elastomers, though maybe you want a super stiff brake pedal. There's no requirement to use all
You wouldn't have got the Moses. What are them Moses saying? They good.
I'm using muscle memory. There's no guesswork. It's intuitive, accurate, and repeatable. My
This
car
spring
control
looks like it needs
brake
replacing though.
agency
Look,
pedals
let's go
is
back.
brake input. Question is excellent. I'm hitting my braking
Yeah,
points.
that spring looks like it needs replacing, bro. It looks a little fragile. Yeah, I mean, I see that spring's looking a little bit fragile. But to be honest, the spring on these is terrible. I literally had to swap the spring from the clutch to the throttle on these because the clutch was stiffer than the throttle.
Points consistently with confidence. Furthermore, it's a great feeling brake pedal. Out of the box, the best feeling budget brake pedal I've tested to date. No third-party modding needed here, it's already perfection. The elastomers are chunkier than the typical ones I've used on other pedals. That makes them very durable, and that's another big selling point here. Before we get to my final words, the last test was to hook up my Fanatec CSLDD and check for any electromagnetic interference. If a device is prone to EMI issues, then the CSLDD, being that it's a...
Alright, he's talking about stuff I've got no idea. What's he talking about? Got no clue, mate. No clue. But we'll get a throttle and a brake. We'll go back to 2 pedals, how I've always enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll be putting these Thrustmaster TLCMs in the attic with the rest of the stuff that is not needed. I will try, like, in the meantime, because obviously I don't know how long these are going to take to come. In the meantime, I will try and fix my brake pedal for real because, yeah, can't race. I don't want the 10th of June to get here and then I can't drive. So I'm going to try and fix these in the meantime anyway, but yeah. They got to go. They got to go. I would do more racing, but there's literally no point. I'm just losing driver ranking doing this dumb stuff, man. Let me go to event history. Been doing Bahrain for a little while. He's like Bahrain's like the only thing that's always on. WC experience. I mean, I won this race. I did the same time in this race with like full fuel than what I was just doing there in a 20-minute race, bro. It's insane. Actually insane. Sad. It's sad. Gordon Bennett. Bro, I need to see some other races. Look how much Bahrain I've done, bro. It's just pure Bahrain. Oh, this is prototype trophy to be. One stint sprint, 25, bro. Pure Bahrain. Where was this? Was this the outer loop? Can't remember this. No, this is the full thing as well. Yeah, this is the full thing. Yeah, 40-minute races, bro. That's all I've been doing. Yeah, I'll take them, mate. I'll take them. I don't even. How much does this shipping cost? Let's see how much the shipping. I don't even look at the shipping. I know shipping prices these days be crazy. Like, even so, bro. Even with shipping, bro, it's like it's worth it. Yeah, they're gonna have to get. Listen, I order right now. It comes on the 9th of June, the day before the update. So you know what we have to do, don't you? You know what we have to do. 9th of June, mate. Right, guys, look. Last half an hour. Let's properly talk F1 then. Let's properly talk F1. Seeing as our pedals are just pissing about. Yeah, guys. Shoot away with your thoughts and feelings of this season, the rest of the season, the Spanish Grand Prix, and anything else. Shoot away. Lando number 2 driver. Bro, listen, man. You know what it is? I feel like Max just keeps getting in the way. I just generally want to see these two guys have a race, no safety car, and I want to see them battle the way all the other, you know, Senna, Prost, Hamilton, Rosberg. We still have not got that battle once, apart from Australia. And then, surprise, surprise, the safety car came out. Oh, he's on Twitch, yeah? Man got home quick. I don't know, man. Like, sometimes I look at Lando, it's like, bro, maybe he doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve, but he just don't look upset enough when he's getting beat, bro. Like, this was supposed to be your year. You was the guy. He slapped Piastri last season. Let's keep it real. He battered him last season. You know what I mean? So, this is supposed to be your time, and the car's slightly more difficult to drive, and you're just fumbling the bag. Like, I without that safety car, I don't think Max would ever have caught Piastri, but I think Lando might have been in trouble. I can't lie. I think it would have been close. And, like, that's more of an indictment on Lando, bro. Like, your car's clear, and you still, like, this guy is still in your pit stop window. Man said he finds it hard to stay awake, bro. Well, if you got love for Ferrari, bro, it's always gonna be tough. Man said it looks like I'm shocked to get into F1. Yo, that's a good one. Did you hear the rumors about Lance Stroll? I don't know if it's true. They said, basically, this could be bullshit, but they said that obviously his wrist, he re-injured his wrist or something, but there's rumors that he got into a shouting match with some of the engineers, threw a strop because he got knocked out and all this stuff, was swearing at people, like, you know what I mean? There's rumors that that's what happened behind the scenes. I don't know if that's true, innit? but I see it posted somewhere. I was like, huh? And remember, we've seen it before with Lance Stroll where he pushed his engineer out the way or something. So, I mean, get that guy out of here anyway. He's not good enough anyway. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Lance Stroll, bro, like, man, this guy, it's like, does he take it seriously? Does he not, innit? Because I don't know. I have no idea if this guy takes it seriously at all, bro. Like, look, and like for me, yeah, I see a lot of these people online that like criticize people and say, oh, like you've paid your way in and you was just a rich boy and all that stuff. And like, bro, the other day on Twitter, I see people having a broke off, like to say who was, you know, who was more broke that got into F1. They're actually having a broke off. Like, no, this guy was more broke. No, this guy had no money. Bro, as a parent, surely your job is to try and, you know, get your kids into the things that they're interested in and be able to finance their ventures if they're passionate about something. That's what a good parent is supposed to do. So I don't get why people are having a broke off. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense to me. Is that, bro, you do not get to F1 if you do not have money, bro. You either, someone puts the money behind you, or you've already got family money. No one has got into F1 with their pockets inside out. You know what I mean? Bro, like, whatever your kids want to do, if you can financially fund it, why is that seen as a negative? I don't get that mentality. That's like saying it, like, if any of these drivers have a kid or have a son, of course they're gonna have the money to then fund their son's career. Should we then criticize their son if their son's able to make it? Like, bro, think about how many drivers don't make it. Like, how many like, there's drivers that never made it to F1 that are better than some of the guys that are in F1, but they ran out of money. Like the majority of people. I remember once I was talking to Jordan Sherratt. If you don't know, Jordan Sherratt, he used to do, I think it was F3 in America. And like, bro, like, just for that, you need like $1 million. You know what I mean? Like, you need $1 million for F3. So if you're getting to F3, F2, like, bro, you've got money. Like, stop the broke off talk, bro. You got money. But exactly, 500K. Wild. To drive around a car that we can see on the street that's kitted up. Give it a rest, mate. 500K. Imagine like you're someone who's just scraped it. Just scraped over the barrel to get into one of these motorsports, bro. You're going to be driving so carefully because every bit of damage you get, you're literally paying for. Exactly. Like, you still got to be good to a certain degree. Obviously, there's going to be like some drivers that are always put in the best team, always put with the teams with the best mechanics, everything like that. And they're ultimately going to get a little bit further. But at the end of the day, it was all a bunch of rich kids in the first place. And this rich guy who just ends up being better than that rich guy. That's all. Ain't no one broke ever got to F1. So I've never got it. And even if like, so what? I mean, so what if a guy was rich and he made it? Was he good? You know what I mean? Right now, like, that's what that matters. Was he good? Let's be real. Lance Stroll was getting it nice because his dad pretty much owns the team. But most rich F1 guys, if they're not good, they get booted out the team anyway. So yeah, I don't know, lads. I don't know. But let's see. Let's see. Do you know what? Do you know what I've noticed? I know like F1 drivers, a lot of them get stick and all that stuff. But I'm telling you, bro, F1 drivers are probably better than the majority of drivers that we see, bro. Let's keep it 100, because even if you look at like WEC, you got guys like Giovinazzi doing bits. Giovinazzi was a bum in F1, bro. You know what I mean? Look at Indy 500. You got guys like Schwartzman sticking it on pole. This guy never even made it to F1. You know what I mean? You got guys like Takuma Sato winning Indy 500s. Ericsson winning Indy 500s. Like, bro, these guys were average at best in F1. You know what I mean? Look at Kubica has got half a hand and he's still fast in WEC, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's levels to this. And I do believe, like, F1 drivers, when you actually sit down and have a look, they're actually pretty damn good when you compare them to other guys that are drivers. I don't even rate Indy. I don't. But some people do. I don't. I feel like if you're not doing it in Europe, it don't even matter. As bad as it sounds, you gotta do it in Europe, bro. To me, it's like a boxer only being good in the UK, but he's never gone to America to fight. If you're a boxer and you've never gone to America to fight, you ain't that guy until you've gone there and proved it, bro. Because that's where you're gonna find the majority of the best fighters in the world. You know what I mean? Like, that's my view anyway. So I don't know, man. Like, even with Max breaking the lap record at Nordschleife after 3 laps. 3 laps is what it took him. You know what I mean? Like, that's insanity. And then you got people that, you know, that do GT3 for a living that can't do that. I mean, there's a lot of talk about this Palau guy. I want to see, bro. Saw some guy talking about they should replace Lando with Palau. I'm like, huh? Bro, stop. Like, at the very least, bro, you have to take into consideration that the level that the F1 drivers are actually at, bro. You know what I mean? I think F1 drivers, they're extremely good, and a lot of people underrate them. Not sure why though. But I can't wait to see Cadillac, bro. I want to see what they come with. I do. I want to see what it is they come with. You know what I mean? Do they bring? Is their car going to be even worth the trouble? Or is it just going to be some bull? I don't want it to be a thing where they're just another team just on the grid at the back. I like to see, you know, new teams come in and actually make a difference to the grid. Like, yo, this team's decent. Like, I want Aston to be good next season. I do. See, bro, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Where's my phone? Where's my... I need to go to the toilet. Give me 2 secs, lads. I'll be back. Let me slap on some beats for streams. You guys don't know. The website will be coming out soon. It'll be with you soon, lads. Let me slap on some tunes for you lot. What vibe are we feeling today? Hold on. Hold on. What vibe we feeling today, lads? Before I go to the toilet, quick. What vibe we feeling today? What we feeling? What am I slapping on today? You know what I mean? Let's go to the members section. What am I slapping on today? Give you some background vibes, lads. Don't worry, when I release this website, you'll be the first to know. Come to Beats for Streams to get your royalty-free music for your videos, your streams, and your content. I got you guys. I got you. All right? Just let me know. Just let me know. Chris ain't getting Ferrari. You're tripping. Man said retro. Nothing's in retro yet, mate. I haven't exported the songs yet. But you on the 80s vibes, don't worry. Don't worry. I got some retro stuff coming. If you're into like old school, like Cameo, remember Cameo, the group Cameo? Just like candy. I got you, bro. Yeah, I saw the rumor about Christian Horner, bro. He answered it at the last race. Yeah, like Christian Horner at Ferrari wouldn't work. I mean, I personally think it'll be a good move for Ferrari because they need someone that will shake things up. But Christian Horner would want to go there. You know what I mean? Christian Horner would want to go there and change a lot of stuff. And Ferrari are not willing to change. That's why I said to you guys ages ago, the fact that they did not sign Adrian Newey told me everything I needed to know about where Ferrari are. If you look at Ferrari's successful period, they changed everything. You know what I mean? There was no Italians at the top in sight. It was completely, you know, they outsourced all the talent pretty much and they won. Sometimes that's what you got to do. You know what I mean? But now they've gone back to their old ways of keeping it very in-house and they cannot find success because they keep on doing it. You have to put the best people in the top positions at Ferrari and they just will not do it. It don't matter who you hire as a driver, you cannot outdrive a whole organization that is not built to win, bro. That's all it is. Think about this. Ferrari get more money than anybody else every single season. And they do nothing. They do nothing. They've not done nothing for years. Think about that. They won the championship in 2007. And that was only because it was off the back of the Schumacher era. People were still there. Those 2 years was off the back of the Schumacher era where they were actually a successful team. After that, they've done nothing. They've just thrown away a bunch of careers. That's what they've done. Killed a bunch of drivers' careers, bro. That's it. All right, we'll hit Central. We'll hit Central. What am I playing? We'll hit. All right, let me turn this down. All right, let me go toilet quick, lads. I'll be back. Right. I'll leave you guys on. Jeez, have a look at my Porsche. Right, lads. Right. What? Right. Yeah, lads, listen, I don't even know if I'll be about on Wednesday, man, because I gotta go, basically gotta travel and go and see my mother. So, I don't know. I have no idea if I'll be here for Wednesday. But I definitely have to go and see my mum, man, because unfortunately her partner passed away yesterday morning. So got all that to deal with. I'm sure she's gonna be very emotional right now. So I gotta get up there. My mum lives about like 2 hours away now. Yeah, bro, it's one of those, man, like just out of the blue, you know? Completely out of the blue, bro. And I'm not really like I'm not really good with all the emotions and stuff like that. I'm generally one of them people like I don't know what to say. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know what to tell you. But you know, it is what it is, man. So yeah, it's one of those, man. Yeah, she probably will, but it's like what do you even say? You know what I mean? Because like in my family, I have to be honest, bro. Like we haven't had any real traumatic experiences up until last year when my auntie passed away. So like for probably I don't know, almost 20 years, we've had no issues whatsoever, you know? So like we've been lucky in that sense, but it just seems like everything seems to be happening all at once. So I don't know. Yeah, what would you say to that? What do you do, bro? I don't know. Yeah, I guess. But you know what it is? It's like my mum, she used to live like right round the corner from me. So it was very easy to visit her just on a whim, you know? Whereas now where she's in Peterborough, it's like it's not one of those ones I can just get down there. Like, you know what I mean? I can't just get down there, no problemo. So it's very annoying. Yeah, it's like with my family, like we're all close, bro. Like we're extremely close, but like and especially like with in my family as well, like I'm I'm the only male in my generation in my family. My cousin's the only male in his generation. My uncle's the only male in his generation. So there's like one male to like three females in every single generation, pretty much. You know what I mean? So there's not a lot of there's not a lot of dude. So whenever things go wrong, it's like I'm not really an emotional type of person like that. So you know, where everyone's crying and stuff, I'm just kind of, all right, what do I do? You know what I mean? What do I do? What do I say? Normally I'll make jokes and stuff, but now's not the time. Do you know what I mean? So but I mean, I guess it is, you know, it happens in life, innit? It's what it is, bro. But obviously, like for my mum to, you know, lose a partner, have to call the ambulance and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? It's not cool. Not cool. But yeah. I'll try and get down there, man. But anyway, yeah. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be around on Wednesday. We'll see. Um, bloody. Hopefully, like I did just order the pedals as well, so hopefully they'll be here by the 9th. It should be here by the 9th. Yeah, listen, like, bro, I don't even want to say too much, bro. Just put it this way: I wasn't really fond of the guy, but it's more about my mum, you know. You know what I mean? I'm perfectly fine, bro. Like literally. I'm just worried for my mother. And the fact that obviously she moved all the way far away, you know, living with this guy, and then now he's passed away. Now she's all the way down there by herself. And it's just like, bro. And bro, the whole thing, bro, I wish I could say more. I'm just not gonna. But it's just like, bro, my mum lived literally 10 minutes away from me. Nice house, big garden. You know what I mean? Like, gave all that up to go down there, downsize your house, downsize everything. Bro. I can't. I genuinely can't. But it is what it is, man. Yeah. Hopefully, man. I know my sister went down today, so if my sister goes up again, I'm gonna jump in with her. How to set up LMU on all wheelbases? I mean, I could do that, but I don't have all wheelbases, so it's very, very hard to judge what is right and that. I could do a video on how to set it up on a T300. I've done that before. Maybe in the description, I could give you a bunch of people's videos that have done videos for their individual wheels. Like, I could probably find out how to set it up on the Fanatec DD and stuff like that, because I've got friends who have that. But outside of that, I wouldn't know. I'd have to go and ask someone who's already got, you know, got their wheel set up. You know, it's a hard thing to work out, man. My settings work to treat on yours. Yeah, but you still Prentner still helped you with that as well, you know? There's a lot of stuff like inside your actual software that you can do. So yeah, it's pretty tough to figure out what you would do on someone else's wheel. Bro, let me see if I can get my camera down here, bro. I'm gonna show you guys this brake pedal because it's actually funny. Hold on, let me get my phone light. Hopefully the camera can stretch. Hold on. Right. Let me see how far this camera can stretch. Hold on. You see? You can see the pedals, right? Right. Look at this. What is that about? Hold on. Let me make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. Hold on. Let's go full camera, lads. See this? What's that? Why is it loose? Look, it's flexing back towards me. Why? It's supposed to be stiff like this. It's supposed to just move and stop. Look at this. Hold on. What is that? Don't ask me what happened, mate. Absolutely knackered. That's what I'm dealing with, lads. That's what I'm dealing with right now. Absolute monstrosity. Like I said, like I can deal with it when I'm going on the brake. When I'm coming off the brake, oh my God, impossible. I bought, let me show you. Bought these. This is what I bought. Bought these. But I went with the 2-pedal, throttle and brake. Sim jack. I mean, these are the ones I bought. No, bro, I've got a pair of T3PA Pros. I've got them in the attic and all, but they're no better. And I feel like on Le Mans, you kind of need the load cell, bro. I think the low cell is actually beneficial. If it was just ACC, then yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? But on Le Mans, I feel like you need that load cell, bro. Because just then, and I didn't even realize like how important, you know, that coming off the brake phase was. I don't even realize it because I'm doing it without thinking about it when I'm driving. But in the tight corners around Bahrain, bro, when I was trying to come off the brake, wow. Like, I was just overshooting everything because I couldn't balance the brake anymore. And I realized how much more important it is, you know? It's got all load cell stuff in it. Yeah, I mean, eventually I'd have to upgrade anyway. Oh, you've got sim jacks. Hey, I love it, bro. I love it. Definitely the ones, bro. The only thing I said, you see this brake pedal right here? I'm gonna switch this and turn it upside down, bro. I want this bit to be at the top. This fat bit right here, I want that to be at the top, not the bottom. This is kind of weird for me. My feet are wider at the top, obviously, than they are at the heel. So I prefer that back to front. And I might put my own brake plate on this one. Whoops. Where is it? Yeah, I think I'm going to put my own brake plate on this one and make it wider. Other than that, good. No, that's the thing, bro. Like, if I show you, like, my brakes, like, I literally opened them up yesterday. They're perfectly fine. It's just that the tension where my brake pedal is supposed to stop flexing back, the tension's gone. So for whatever reason, it flexes back further than it's supposed to. So it's like I showed you guys, like, the flipping thing's like out of line, bro. It's like not in line with the other pedals. Hold on, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna need my light again. Hold on. Like, for what, I don't even know what happened. Oh, what the fuck? Torch, come on. Let me show you guys again what I mean. Right. I can get it down. Look, not in line with the throttle and the bloody clutch. It's literally pulling towards me. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like there. It's not. Doing this. Absolute bollocks. So yeah, lads, we're gonna have to get that sorted out, mate. Yeah, I know. But I opened up my pedals originally because my throttle was getting stuck on. So you might have seen it in a couple of races I did. I think that race, I'll show you which race it happened, bro. I know exactly which race it happened because it was the race that I won and I came across the line and my throttle was stuck on. I was like, yo, I was so lucky that race is finished. Yeah, now I'm gonna be happy with the upgrade, to be honest, because I'm glad that I'm going back to 2 pedals. I can't stand 3 pedals, bro. Like, I've got like a scar on my knee for when my knee rubs against my stand because my legs are pushing against the side of my stand because everything's just awkwardly placed. Event history. What was it? I believe it was this race right here, bro. WC experience. I came across the line, and as I won the race, my throttle was stuck on. If that had been one more lap, I would have lost that race, bro, and I would have been pissed. You know what I mean? So like originally, that's the only reason why I opened up the pedals. Literally the only reason, because I was like, yo, why does my throttle keep getting stuck on? At first, I thought it was an issue just with this game. But then I went on a Assetto Corsa to do some content around Jeddah, and it happened on a Assetto Corsa, and it's never happened on another game before. Only ever happened on this game. But once it happened on a Assetto Corsa, then I knew that obviously it was the pedal. So opened it all up, cleaned them out, unplugged all the connectors, cleaned them, plugged everything back in, cool. And then all of a sudden my brake just, the tension was just gone. I'm like, bro, I've put back everything in the exact same place. So I don't get it. The only thing I can do is put a bunch of washers on my brake so it's like stiff all the way down. But I found that sometimes like that metal rod where you put the brake down, it gets caught on the side. You know what I mean? So I could be driving and go to hit the brakes and the brake is like 100% stiff with no flex. And that means I'm just gonna wipe everybody out. So yeah, that's the issues I'm having, bro. Yeah, the Jeddah video is pretty good. I'm actually, since we're here, let me what I did is I went on a set of Corsa and I pretty much downloaded basically what could theoretically be future content for us on Le Mans. So I went and had a look at I downloaded flipping Qatar. I downloaded Abu Dhabi because technically we could get Abu Dhabi if we were to get what's it called? We were to get well, let me get here. I got it shown here. Cool. Yeah, technically if we was to get an Asian, was it Asian Le Mans series pack, bro? It would go hard. I can't lie, bro. Jeddah is quality, bro. I can't lie to you. Jeddah is actually a banging track. It's a better drive than it is a watch. You know what I mean? And obviously in the description I got boarding set up and all that. Load. We'll drive this. See what my brakes like on this. Oh my God, wow. Still nothing. Wow, yo. Oh my days. I hope we get an Le Mans Asia pack, bro. This track will be so dope on Le Mans. Oops, overshot that. Nah, I think Baku's shite, bro. Baku's only good because of safety cars. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's how I know my brake is done. Because that corner, 150 meters every time was fine. Jeez. BMW might get to 6th. Oh God. Okay, I broke way too late. Okay, this is actually a difficult corner. I can't lie. Braking and turning. Yeah, I've got a wheel stand. Oh my God, turn. Should we have a look at Qatar as well? We can have a look at Qatar. I bet this would be a good track for racing. And I know for like we haven't had this track on any game really. Not that I've played, apart from F1. Right, we'll finish this lap, then we'll do Qatar. Yo, that corner is very difficult. Oh shit. Okay, we tried to push it well too hard through there. Okay. Yeah, this track will be crazy. Let's have a little look. Which Qatar was it again? I swear I downloaded two and one's better than the other one. For whatever reason, I downloaded Barcelona, but I can't get it. Let's see if it works, bro. I don't want it to crash because it's been crashing whenever I try to download, whenever I try to use it. But it's like, it's the modern Barcelona with the proper last corner. Let's see, bro. I'll try. You're gonna crash. Fuck. Yeah. I don't know why it's not working, bro. I don't know why. Look. Won't do that again. Where are you? LaSalle. Which one is it again? I think it's this one. Corrupted file. I don't know why, because I've downloaded it from where I downloaded the rest of them, and other people have got it working. I just can't get it to work for whatever reason. We'll take Baldwin setup again. Let's drive. Wait, was this the good version or the shit version? Oh shit. Wait, is this the good version? I can't remember. I think this is a good version. But this is another tricky track. I'll be real, I don't actually know where I'm going. Okay, wide. Oh my God. We're definitely not running enough rear downforce, I know that much. we're definitely not running enough rear downforce. Do I remember what corner's coming up here? Wow. Second to last corner, I believe. I think this track will be very good in the hypers. I think this will be a very good track in the hypers. And they've got Dubai Autodrome as well, but the mod that I've got for that is terrible. So if you want to drive Dubai Autodrome, I'd probably have to go on Race Room, and I think I've uninstalled that. I think. Hold on, let me double check. Do I have Race Room installed? See, no, I haven't got it installed, but I've literally got everything on this game, bro. But yeah, that was Qatar Lusail. Yeah, the LMP2s, bro. Genuinely, they were the best feeling cars when this game first came out. Like, comfortably. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, bro. They just die after a while. Bro, this track was... I haven't even driven it yet. I know this wouldn't be a possible track that we could get. But, bro... This track in F1 was insane. You know what? Let's just try it. Anyway, we go to places like Miami instead of this track. This was genuinely one of my favorite F1 tracks ever. This track was so good though, bro. Yeah, Turkey was good too. Oh shit. Forgot about this tricky section. Oh, damn it. I used to love this track. Nah, this is normal AC, bro. This track actually belongs to Sebastian Vettel, bro. This track actually belongs to Vettel. Imagine having a track where you're the only person that's won. Like, this actually belongs to him. And of course we could get Sepang if we was to get the Asia Le Mans as well. And that would be good because this is a great circuit and all. There's much more camera in the last corner than that, by the way. You can't, bro. The fact this track's not back on the calendar is actually insane. Get this back on the calendar, bro. Wow, it's so bright. This mod's so bright, I can't even see the tarmac's like white. Yo, AJ, how you doing, bro? I said greetings from hot ass Las Vegas. And we think it's hot over here. Yeah, I can change the time of day. I probably have to make it later. Now, for endurance racing on LMU, this track would be probably the one. 107. Fucking hell. Couldn't do it, mate. I don't even like when it's warm over here. But then again, our air is just different, bro. Like, hay fever is insanity over here for me. Let's have a quick go at Jeddah because it's so fun to do. Jeddah should have been coming to ACC, bro. Jeddah was supposed to come to ACC. Never did. And they failed us. They absolutely failed us, bro. Yeah, bro, this is how I know my brakes are chalked, bro. I was doing this challenge, braking at that point every time. Now I'm braking at that point. I'm not even slowing down. Wow. Jesus. No, it is. I'm not pushing the brakes hard enough. We consider an AOR return, brother. Unless AOR's on LMU, mate, don't bother. Yeah, bro, my pedal is finished. Wow. I can't believe that. I genuinely can't believe that. I actually have to do it again. I cannot believe. Wow. No, I'm gonna have to actually smash this pedal to pieces to get this car stopped. But that's literally where you brake. on the 9th of June, so I still got a little while left. Wow, I'd have to break so much earlier. Wow. Boston. I'm not lying. I think this is the best street circuit to drive, bro. I can't lie. Bro, if you haven't got this mod, download it yourself, try it out, and tell me there's a better street circuit to drive than Jeddah. There's not. Oh shit. Yeah, the mod looks good, man. Wow, look how far I am off. Wow. Okay, I gotta stop that time. Bro. Yo. Cooked. Bearing in mind, yeah, the same setup, I did a 59.5, bro. I just did a 201 something. What the hell? Pedals are cooked, mate. Absolutely cooked. I'm not saying I should be straight away down into the 59s and that, but I'd be lucky to get within a second of that time I did. That was only last week, bro. Fuck me. Absolutely chalked. Look, 59.5, bro. What I did. Crazy, crazy work. But yeah, guys, that's been me. I'm gonna try and make some content. I don't know what content I'm gonna do because the pedals are broken. So we've got around about a week until my new pedals get here. So I think I could drum up some content, drum up something useful for you guys. Let's see what I managed to find. Hopefully I can do something. I'm probably going to take these pedals apart again anyway and just try and work with what I've got until the 9th. So we'll see. But guys, appreciate you guys for stopping by. It's been a nice one. Go and enjoy the oversaturated hot weather while you're trying to sleep, not being able to be comfortable and all that stuff. Because that's what I'm going to do. Know that much. It's too hot for me, bro. Too hot. You know what I mean? I said GTA 5. I hear you. I hear you. Yes. Thank you, Jason, man. Gas, Ritual. Appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm going to go and plonk my face in some cold, cold water, mate. That's what I'm about to do. Anyway, I shall see you guys. As I said, I don't know if I'll be here on Wednesday, so I have no clue. I don't want to make any promises. Yeah. Other than that, guys, appreciate you all. Take care. And peace.